afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Wendy here, independent Stampin Up demonstrator living in Narberth, Pembrokeshire, Wales. And I'm feeling very naughty today because I almost feel like I'm cheating. Naughty number one, the stamps that I've got for my letter R this week is a very old one. I can't figure it out at all. So I thought I would use the Rose Garden Thin Knit die instead. So I'm going to put this down here. What I've done, I've got my magnetic base doofery thingy on there. Now what I'm going to decide now is which way round I'm going to do this. Right, I'm going to do it that way round, I think. No, I'm not. That way round, that's it. And the second bit of naughty is that I'm having a go at the Stampin Up Colour challenge. So I'm trying to use the letter R and the Stampin Up Colour challenge together. Now, I don't know whether you know or not, but I'm slightly colourblind and I can't really tell what colours these are properly. So I get a little piece of paper and I just dab it into each one. And I leave it this. Now I've got the reference of how the colour's going to look, how the colour's going to look onto the white card. I will do the same with the cream card or whatever card I'm doing. I always do that and then I can think, oh yeah, that's that, that and that. So that's that bit done. Now then I'm going to, oh dear, worse than anything. I thought it would be a good idea. Why isn't this going right for me today? I don't know. God dear me. Maybe it wasn't quite such a good idea using the mat under there, but the magnetic plate, but we'll see how it goes. Now then, what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to get a dauber. I'm going to mix the paint. So I'm not using these separately. I'm going to use them all at the same time. So what I want to do, I'm going to put a bit yellow on there. And the Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to put a bit of... No, I'm not using that one, am I? I'm using that one. No, I'm not. I'm using this. Okay, Pacific Point. I'm going to get that. Try not to contaminate. If you're going to do this, do it right... Oh, sorry. Oops. Do it right to the corner there, so you're not going into the pad itself. But when I get my new ones, I'm going to keep these old ones, especially for doing things like this with... Right, now then to me, that looks blue. I hope it's blue. Right, so I'm going to use this dauber now, which has got green in it. Oh dear. I'll use this dauber here. Right, and the yellow was just taking the loudness of the colour away. Right, so now going to very carefully, like I said, just keep within the lines if you can. If you go outside, don't worry. It's not going to, you know, the whole world isn't going to come to an end because you've gone outside the line. It just, I just think it looks a bit better if you stay in the line. Now, even though I've got the magnetic base underneath, I'm still putting my hand there so that the die doesn't move. It doesn't feel like it wants to move anywhere actually. It feels like it's quite stuck on there. Right. So we have one blue rose. So that is now the Pacific Point used up, okay? Do you know, one day I'll learn how to close these. There. Always on camera you get the problem. Don't get the problem anywhere else, but on camera, oh yes, it's going to be a problem. Right, now then, what I'm going to do next, where's the, right, I'm going to put some of the, no, yes, the minced macaron. I'm going to mix that in with everything now. And then we've got a greeny hint, a greeny hue to it. So that's the 3 of the 4 colours now that I've used for this card. Right, now we're going to do the leaves because it's green. Like I said, try keeping the lines. It doesn't really matter if you don't, but here I'm going to have to line there a bit, don't worry about that. Just don't do it again, Wendy. Don't repeat your mistakes, otherwise you'll be known as somebody who makes mistakes deliberately. Of course I make mistakes. Right, so far, oops, so far we've used Daffodil Delight, we've used Pacific Point, and we've used mint macaron. So now that's all that is left is to use the Blueberry Bushell. Oops, wrong way round. And I'm going to put that down there. There. And I'm going to, don't worry, I am going to clean these stamps off afterwards. And I want then this one, I think it is, yeah. So I want this one, which says, from all of us. Again, I'm going into the Blueberry Bushell and making a right mess of everything. I don't know whether this blue is ever going to come off my hands, you know. Yeah, it's locked down. It doesn't matter if it doesn't come out, does it, for a bit. Right, gentle, because this blue, the Blueberry Bushell, it is very, very juicy. So I'm just going to do it very lightly up here. I'm not going to press or rock or do anything. I'm just going to leave it there, just apply a little bit of pressure. There we go. Right, now we take this off. And we've got a lovely card there from all of us. I'll be doing a little bit around the end afterwards when I've decided what I want to do, but hopefully you like that. And then what I'm going to do, check the right way around for the card, and I'm going to mount it on the card. I'm not going to mount it at the moment because I want to go around the outside a bit more, but that's it. That's the R is for Rose Garden Tinlets, and Daffodil Delight, mint macaron, Blueberry Bushell and Pacific Point for the colour challenge. Thank you ever so much for watching, and if you like it, please subscribe so I know that what I'm doing the right things, and I can come out with more things for you. Give us a thumbs up as well, please. I thank you very much, and have a lovely weekend. Bye.